Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do the collective for today. Today is Friday. May 9th? May 9th? May 10th? May 9th? May 10th? I don't know. You may follow me on the Talk, the Tube, the Lemonade, the Blue Sky Social, the Pinterest, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Sorry, I'm distracted by the pigeons out here. There's 2 pigeons. They've been here almost every day for like a week. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, fabulous. We love that for you. Whatever does not, please just leave it on the table for someone else. We don't want you taking on energy that wasn't meant for you. I'm going to use Erica's Lenormand of Hoop by Erica Robinson. I got this from La Penetaire. Le Penetaire. It's a little warm here. It's chilly out there, but it's warm in here. I'm not turning on the air. I freaking refuse. We got 2 on the table. Oh. Four on the table. Five on the table. Seven on the table. Let's do 2 more shuffles. Oh, look at this. What the heck? Okay. Here we go again. Who is this? I want to know who this is. Like, who has this coming in for them? If it's me, I will be shocked. If it's you, I will be most excited for you. Okay, one more shuffle. Now there's 2 squirrels out there running around. Not just my one, but 2. All right, we got 9 with bottom of the deck. I don't believe this. I don't believe this. It's good. It's good. We got tree. We got man. We got anchor. We got coffin. Writer. We have woman. We have birds. Oh, let's move this down over here. We've got snake. And then bottom of the deck. Pardon me, you guys. I'll tell you in a second. And we got scales. Bottom of the deck. I know there's a man card. I know there's a woman card. And that is how I will read it because that's how it came out. But you could switch this to a man and a man, a woman and a woman. It doesn't matter. 2 aliens. I don't even care. It doesn't matter. Little pigeons went away. All right. Um, the yawning. Okay. I got sent down to the other department today. Today's Friday. Second Friday in a row. Okay, fine. No big deal. I kind of figured it was going to happen. I feel like Fridays are now going to be my day down there. The funny thing is my little buddy at work got sent down there too. And the manager down there, the supervisor, put us across from each other. Would I tell you she was yawning on and off all day and I just kind of stood there and stared at her and I'm like, "You're tired?" Okay, now it's kicking in for me. Like now I'm tired. She was yawning all day, now I'm yawning. Anywho. So feminine, masculine, take out resonates. It doesn't matter. Look at this reading. I don't I'm speechless. I'm a little bit speechless. I'm not gonna lie. Who is this? So whoever this masculine energy is, this man, okay, with the anchor card, the coffin card, this is someone that is breaking ties with anything that holds him back. Anything that weighs him down, anything that doesn't help push him forward, anything that does not signify movement, this man is getting rid of it. It, them, whatever. People, situations, whatever. They're getting rid of it. Coffin, again, it's like somebody putting to bed an old life. With the tree, this person is ready for growth. They're ready for, I just heard sustenance. They're ready for more. Whatever they were, I just heard indulging in, they no longer want to indulge. They don't want to be involved with whatever they were involved with. They're moving on. They're going to be moving toward this woman. And it's a relationship. This is a relationship. There is no way that this is not a relationship. With the birds card, it's going to take off. Like these two people are going to be together. They're going to transform each other. Like a death and rebirth. Like they're putting to bed old lives, right? Because she's probably doing the same, and they're coming together for a rebirth. What do snakes do when they shed their skin? They're born again. They're rebirthing. It's a thing. Look it up. Okay, maybe it's a thing in my head. It's not a thing in my head though. I've heard it before, okay? I don't just pull this stuff out of my crack. Yeah, I just said that. These two people are going to balance each other out. This is like Kermit and Miss Piggy. This is like, I mean, I want to say Bert and Ernie, but they were both boys. I guess it doesn't matter, right? This could be two men. I don't know. Bert and Ernie, Barbie and Ken, She-Ra and He-Man, G.I. Joe and Cobra. I mean, seriously. Wasn't it one of the Gem dolls that was a lesbian? Gem and the other Gem doll. I don't know. Like, and it's kind of funny because when you look at the scales, one has coin on it and one has what I hope is daisies. It's flowers. They look like daisies to me. Pretty damn close. Daisies are my favorite. Hmm. They're gonna balance each other out because one is gonna be like earthy and like homey oriented kind of. I don't know how to say that. I got another word like stuck in the back of my head. I can't see it. Pardon me. And one of these people is going to be more business oriented, money oriented, like. And it's not that they won't both have ideas and they won't come together and whatever, but okay, I just heard this like analogy. It's like one is a police officer and the other person is like a hippie protester from the 60s. You wouldn't think two people like that would come together, but whoever these people are, they're coming together. They're going to balance each other out in a really good way. I just heard delightful. Can you hear that? I don't know if you guys can hear the background noise. It's the ice cream truck that goes around the neighborhood in the summer. They have like three of them, I think. I think the whole family drives around. Although somebody from work was telling me that they're not allowed to do it over by where they live, and I'm like, what? Like, what? Why wouldn't people want children to have access to ice cream in the hot summer? Come on. Yeah, like everything surrounding this woman's cards, flowers, birds, snakes, plants, like it's all very earthy. And the man card, like he's dressed well, he's surrounded by the tree, which could, mean growth and abundance. Yeah, these two are coming together. I hope it's you. I hope it's somebody. Gosh, why do I keep getting like the same read in different decks if it's not coming for someone? Here's hoping. Okay, so the rider on the horse is all decked out with a shield and they're wearing armor underneath their cape there. Whoever this person is coming towards this other person, I don't want to say they're on the defensive, but they might. It's not that they're on the defensive. How do I say this? And I'm not getting past person or new person. I would just say take how that resonates for you. The tree to me would, again, abundance, growth, like to me that would be more new. The coffin, putting something to rest, it could technically mean the past. So I think it could be either or, like someone, like the two of you could have known each other. Maybe you were never lovers. Maybe you were just friends. Maybe you were acquaintances. And again, maybe not. Maybe you have no idea who this person is. They're not coming in on the defense. They're not coming in defensive. how I'm trying to think of a word. Because if this is a new person, they wouldn't most likely be defensive anyway. But I want to say like with their guard up, but at the same time, like that's not really what I was like. Mm-mm. Like there's got to be another word out there for it. Cautious, maybe. It may be cautious, you know. Especially, like I said, if this man is putting to bed an old lifestyle and get rid of what does not serve him in a positive manner, meeting this woman and wanting to get involved, like, yeah, I could see where they would probably be cautious. Makes sense, right? So this could be because I just kind of I'm like looking at the scales card again, balance, 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 and then I heard karmic justice. And to me the karmic justice, like I wouldn't say like it's like negative. I think it, to me, it's more like two people coming together and being like the blueprint for, I wouldn't say perfect relationships, right? Because nothing is ever perfect. People are going to have tiffs and argue and fight and whatever, but at the end of the day, do you make up and come back together? And to me, to me, two people coming together and this is it. Like this is the one. This is the relationship that was meant to stick. This is the one that's going to show people like, it's okay to get married again, at the age of 50. It's okay to, hermit for 10 years and then rebirth yourself, right? Like it's just it's gonna be like an eye opener for some people. And like, oh, like I didn't think that would happen for them, but good for them. Kind of like, could that happen to me? Could that happen to so and so? The karmic justice is just that it's going to be witnessed by people and it's going to be celebrated by people, and this connection, I don't want to say envied, but people are definitely going to look at this couple and be like, okay, I wouldn't mind being in something like that. Okay, I'm not gonna lie either. The man looks like he's a little bit older, the female a little bit younger. There could be some type of age gap there. It could be vice versa, right? And again, if it's two men, one's older, one's younger, two women, one's older, one's younger. I don't think by a significant amount, maybe like 3 to 10 years. I mean, to me, that's not that crazy. Like, half the year, my ex husband was 6 years older than me, the other half, he was 5 years older than me because I was born in June and he was born in December. So, like, 6 years to me is not a big deal. That's just my opinion. It's just, and I've always told myself too that like my limit would be dating or being with someone like 10 years older, within 10 years older, or maybe like 5 years younger. Because I typically don't ever really have like romantic or sexual feelings for younger people. I typically do not. Um, but I think it's okay to leave that leeway, you know? Like I'm going to be 45. So if I were to meet a man or a woman that's 40, like that's really not that much younger than me, you know? It's really not at this point, you know? If you were talking a 15-year-old and a 20-year-old, that's a difference, right? Like that does not look like a good difference. A 15-year-old and a 20-year-old. That does not look good. But a 40 and a 45-year-old, that's not like, you know, some of those older younger relationships look good and some don't. You really got to do the math in your head and get the whole picture. I've seen some posts on TikTok where they're like, "Oh yeah, she was this age when I met her and this age when we got married." And it's like, "Wait, she was how old again?" Oh man. For some, depending on how old this couple is, for some, when I look at the birds card, I see like children. I see like babies, like birds and the bees, kind of like. So if they're still within childbearing years, I mean, the woman especially, right? I could see them having a child or children. And it's funny because when the bird card fell out and then I showed you guys the bird card and I put him back down and I was looking at it, I was like, yeah, to me it represents like movement, but and nature and like rebirth and growth and all that stuff, but it also like I saw like the birds and the bees like babies. And I'm just going to say it too because with the snake card there, like some other decks have, the girl with the snake. What is it? The girl with the snake tattoo? What is it called? The girl with the snake, whatever. Um with the snake card there, this could be a relationship that yes is celebrated by people because, they're inspired, but it also could be um I just heard belittled, envied, not liked, not received well by other people. And I think I think in my mind, in this reading, most people are going to be fine with this union. I'm just bringing up the whole hater thing because there's always going to be at least one. Whether you meet a new lover, you meet your person, you meet a new friend, there's always going to be someone in the background that doesn't like something, that doesn't like someone, right? Not all of my friends are friends. I would just say, just like anything, you have to roll with the punches on that. And I certainly wouldn't, especially since to me this seems like a very destined, divine like connection. I certainly would not put up with any BS from, like family members or friends that are like, "Oh, you know, why are you getting with that person?" or "I don't think they're good enough for you," or "Why would you choose them when you used to have this?" or like, I wouldn't put up with that kind of BS. I would put people in their place. I'm telling you guys, like, don't get me wrong, love and light and all that jazz for sure. Like, I'm one of the sweetest, nicest people, most giving, caring, loving people you'll ever meet. But when I see people acting like POSs, when I see people treating me disrespectfully, treating someone I love disrespectfully, no, I'm good. I'm done. Like, I wash my hands of that person, that situation. I don't I'm too old to be putting up with BS. I just am, you know. Nope, no way in hell. No way in hell. All right. I'm going to leave it there. I hope it resonates for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you find it entertaining. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.